You got the promotion. You hit the number. You built the thing everyone said you could not build. And now you sit in meetings full of people who respect you. And some part of you is waiting for someone to stand up and say, "We made a mistake. You do not belong here." You smile. You nod. You perform confidence so well that nobody suspects. But you know. You have always known. 70% of successful people feel this way. Not the failures. Not the ones who gave up. The ones who made it. Psychology calls it impostor syndrome. But Marcus Aurelius had a different name for it. He called it the gap between what people see and what you know to be true. And he did not try to close it with confidence. He sat with it. Every single morning. He wrote to himself, "You have seen those things. Now look at these. Do not disturb yourself. Make yourself simple. Not fake confidence. Not positive affirmation. Simple. Honest. Exactly what you are." Here is what the Stoics understood that modern psychology keeps missing. The feeling that you do not deserve your success is not a disorder. It is information. It is the part of you that knows the difference between what you have built and who you actually are. And those two things are not the same. What you have built can be taken away. Your title, your salary, your reputation, all of it borrowed. But who you actually are underneath all of that, the person who shows up at 3 a.m. when nobody is watching, the choices you make when there is nothing to gain, that cannot be taken. Epictetus owned nothing. No title, no reputation, no achievements to protect. And he was the freest man in Rome, because he had separated himself completely from the things that could be lost. He said, "Seek not that the things which happen should happen as you wish, but wish the things which happen to be as they are." In other words, stop performing the version of yourself you think you need to be, and start being the version that was always actually there. The imposter feeling does not mean you do not belong. It means you have been confusing what you do with who you are. And the moment you separate those two things, something surprising happens. The anxiety does not disappear, but it loses its power. Because it was never about whether you deserved to be there. It was about whether you knew who you were when you arrived. Do you? If this found you at the right moment, share it with someone who has achieved everything and still feels like they are pretending. You probably already know who that person is. I will see you in the next moment of stillness.